You know, many of us go into debt for some purchases, but what debt is wise to take on and what's a waste? Ray LeVitre is a certified financial planner who helps people be smart with their money. So is all debt bad?
All debt's not bad. In fact, you can categorize it as acceptable debt and unacceptable debt. And acceptable debt would be in debt for appreciating assets. So a house, a new business, some land perhaps. Even you're an appreciating asset. If you get more education, you'll make more money. So those would be acceptable debt.
That's almost an investment more than really a debt, if you think of it that way, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Now, unacceptable debt would be any consumer purchase that you buy on credit cards or however you buy that on debt, which means, in my opinion, a car, obviously using your credit card to go on vacation or buy clothes, those are all depreciating assets, and people can get by with lesser cars, a little less comfort, and no payment is a big thing. Car
loans for you are a big thing as well, and you sort of have an example on how much, because I think people don't understand how much car loans really can be costing us. Walk me through for the example. This is for someone who had a regular car payment over the course of 40 years, right? Yeah, so a lot of people are like that. They get a car, they have a car payment, they trade the car in, they get another car payment, and they might do that their whole careers. And so I did some testing and said, what if you did that starting in 1971, and you always had a $200 a month payment all the way until now? You would have spent $96,000 in car payments, but what if you took the same $200 a month and invested it in just to a balanced mutual fund? That same $200 a month would now be worth over $1.5 million. Wow. So the cars you bought cost you $1.5 million. Were they $1.5 million worth of cars? Probably not. You don't think of it little by little because you're just making a check payment every month for $200, and then when you realize it's $1.5 million that you could have had you invested it wisely, right? Exactly. Okay, if you have debt and you're trying to manage that, are there some wise things that people should do to handle their debt and how to get out of it? Yeah, absolutely. In fact, if we can get rid of your debt, we can increase your savings, and that's the objective. The first thing you can do is just start budgeting. Understand where your money's going, and then look for ways to cut. And the best place I found, or the best way I found to budget, is through a website called mint.com. You basically take all of your accounts, you stick them into Mint, and it actually drags all the information in on your debt and your checking and your credit cards, your brokerage accounts, and then shows you actually where your money's going. Is this a free service? It's a free service. Okay. And the other thing you can do is a debt snowball. So basically pay one debt off, take the payment that you were paying, apply it to the next debt. Now you're paying 2 payments on that debt. Once that's paid off, now you roll it to the next debt, and now you're paying 3 payments on that debt, and you'll get out of debt very quickly if you go through that process. Which debt should I start with? Is there a better one? Good question. There's a little debate on that. I like to start with the debt that I can pay off the quickest. I want to get some momentum, and if I can pay it off in a few months, now I can take that payment and apply it to the next debt, and I get excited about the process. If I have to wait 3 years before I roll that first payment, I'll probably forget about the strategy. You lose your interest in your momentum that way, don't you? Exactly. Ray's got some great ideas. His book, 20 Retirement Decisions You Need to Make Right Now, it has some good advice on exactly that, and he has some great answers for you on all of your financial information, whether you have debt or whatever it might be. So go to his website, networthadvice.com. Click on the button that says Contact Us. The first 50 people to request a book will get a free copy and be on their way to financial freedom, right? Yeah, exactly. That's what we're hoping for. Yeah.